landlocked area like Saskatchewan aims to use wind power to its advantage. The problem is, Saskatchewan has no water to take advantage of when using wind power for uses such as cargo transportation, and that's why the jets are here. However, to solve this issue of wind-powered cargo transportation, we first need to define our problem statement. To start defining the problem, we first establish that landlocked regions need a system that takes advantage of wind to effectively transport cargo. Then we define the functions. To define what the vehicle needs to do, such as carry weight and deliver cargo. Constraints, the limitations or budgets, such as the 1 meter cube design size budget. Objectives, which are our goals. The most important was to achieve the highest cargo carrying rate ratio. We explored many interesting ideas, such as a pulley using gravitational energy to provide power to the wheels, a hammer that threw the weights to the zone, a two-wheeled vehicle based off a water wheel, and lastly a car pulled by a kite sail. Using a weighted decision matrix and no other exciting strategies, we were brought to our design solution, a water-wheeled vehicle and a ramp. With the design now picked, we were able to figure out what the vehicle and ramp would look like, create drawings, and finally bring our ideas to the physical world. We had guidance when cutting our speed-based ramp curve, and then struggled to assemble it. We made sure to use ancient tool techniques. Now we had a complete water wheel vehicle and a ramp ready for testing. We tried many strategies like hitting the end zone straight on, which proved to be accurate and consistent, but it was slow. We then tried hitting the side barrier to stop, as we had no braking system and we found this would give us the most consistent results and points during the competition. Unfortunately, we discovered that a ramp was no good because of the inconsistencies it created when flexing under higher loads. Because of this, we decided to scrap our high-tech ramp and change to a less complex and more consistent system. We created a base plate, or in Alan's words, a launch pad, which allowed us to set our vehicle's wheels against a plank of wood to aim our vehicle at the side wall of the target zone. At competition day, our strategy almost went to plan. The launch pad was successful at getting the water wheel to the side of the zone, but we suffered an unfortunate event. The vehicle went too fast, which resulted in the vehicle climbing up onto the rail and coming back off, causing the vehicle to keep moving, which doubled the time we would have gone if we stopped immediately. We wished to have scored better in the competition, but we found that in the end, this project was about the destination and not the journey, more specifically target zone number 1.